Okay. All right. Try number three, third time, I guess. I apologize. I don't know what the heck is going on. If it comes down to it, I'll go upstairs and I'll reset my router. And that's fine. I'm trying to see, troubleshoot right now and see what all it is. Make sure it's not my phone. Um, Yeah, so there's a lot of players in 1 and 2 star fights. Turn your filters off so you can't see 3 star fights, and then just refresh. Take like a really powerful class that you might have, whatever your max job is, and then oh, I'm back on the that's the global server. I didn't want to open that up. Um, yeah, so just keep searching 1 and 2 star fights. Eventually, you'll find the parties with the donuts. Shouldn't take very long. Um, and then you should be able to get it done and reach your daily cap. Now, on the Japanese server, there is no daily cap, which is kind of crazy because you can sit there and farm multiplayer like all day and just keep earning magicite. Um, I did it yesterday. I've done it a good bit in the last like couple of days, but I probably won't be able to once the new content and things comes out for global and stuff like that. Because it'll just be too time consuming. So, anyways, all right, let's get back in this fight. Hopefully, it's not an issue with it's not a serious issue right now with my connection. Um, because I really did want to kind of stream tonight and answer any questions that you guys might have. I realize I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. Most of that is just because I've been playing so hard at the Japanese server. Um, I mean, it took the better part of 2 days to get Cloud's Hall of Fame done. If the support has life shift, then chances are they're going to get all their buffs up anyways. So if they're one of those supports that are lucky enough to have or fortunate enough to have ice shift, then I mean that's pretty much the meta for support, right? Like find a guy with life shift, join his party. That's pretty much what supports are. It really does not matter what kind of support you play with, because they all pretty much perform the same. I'll show you guys a multiplayer fight here on the Japanese server in a minute. I just kind of wanted to display Cloud a little bit. Um, I'm still kind of working on my setups and things. I have to use bombs for. Um, at the moment, I'm having to use bombs um, for my force cards because I haven't drawn them yet, and I don't know if I will. We'll see. Um, I did manage to get Dark Force, so I have a decent Dark setup for Cloud in multiplayer, and I'll show that to you real fast. Let me show you. Let me also show you Maya's customization panels real fast while I'm at it as well, before I get back into the fight. So, this is Maya. You'll notice this is your custom panel right here. I haven't done anything with mine yet because it requires a considerable amount of skill seeds invested to be able to do this. And right now I don't have them. So it's gonna take me some time to be able to farm up the skill seeds and things. Another thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I don't know if you guys noticed this, but um, the skill seed cap got raised from 1 million to 1 billion. So that's pretty cool. All right. Basically, you have Maya, and then she has these accessories that you can equip, and you can put glasses on her. You could put a little thingy on her. You could put some headphones on her. She's got like a little banner back here if you want to put that on her. Little hat. You like the hat, you can go with the hat. She's got an eye patch for whatever freaking reason. I have no idea. And then I don't even know what the heck that is. Maybe a beret, a pumpkin beret. Um, but anyways, I don't like all that stuff. I just put glasses on her and that's about it. Um, I don't know. I like chicks with glasses, I guess. So there's Maya's out right now. I have two of them. The third one is a new one that just came out not too long ago, and she's the most powerful one. But the other two are no slouches, and they're pretty equal actually when it's all said and done. They just have different elements. Um, this one right here is Esmeralda. She's a earth wind focused um, job, and then the other job that I have is this is the onion mayo right here, and then this is the other job that I have. I'm still working on her at the moment, but she is a fire water light attacker, and she's not like completely decked out yet, but I'm working on it. Um, they call this one whatever for whatever reason the English Japanese players call this Nekomea. I don't know why. Um, I don't know if she has any other elements. She doesn't. So she's primarily fire water. So she covers the other two elements. So between the two jobs, I have all four elements covered. And I'm still trying to I'm still trying to panel her out. So we'll see what I can do there over time. But anyways, all right. So back to cloud. All right, so this is something that you can do with main and sub jobs. A lot of people do is I have a water seed. This is basically water seed setup going on with a little bit of fire and mixed in there so that I can level up Neko quickly. Neko is she's like half and half fire, water. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. And then this is my setup that I use. If you use a farming setup on your main job, make sure you go in as your sub job and not as your main job because you can lose fights that way. It's pretty painful. I've done it a couple of times on accident. It's not that hard to do. So let me show you maybe what this thing can do. That was I think 11,000 through the bar. I can get it probably a lot higher if I were to break that guy. Let's see if I can get a decent hit on a broken opponent for you guys. Can I break him before I kill him? Okay, I'm glad the sound is kind of fixing himself. I don't think I can break this guy before I can kill him. Unless I get another dark orb. Uh, nope. Alright. Maybe the last boss will let me do it. Now keep in mind, this is just a 3-star spell that I'm using, so the damage on it is still really low. So, just bear that in mind. But with Cloud's ability, Cloud's auto ability, he gets plus 300% Earth, which is pretty insane, especially considering he already has about around 700 magic. So his Earth spells, as you can see there, hit extremely hard. I think was that 223? Did I see that right? I think that was 223. Or maybe it was 23,000. How did there's no way I hit 223 with a regular critical and no buffs. That's insane if I did. Let me do that again, because there's no way I hit 223,000 damage with a 3-star card. That can't be right. Alright, so let's try a different battle this time. And try going in there and seeing what we can do. Okay, so that was a 23k hit. That's still not bad considering it's a 3-star card. I was about to say I'm so used to seeing the 200,000 numbers because of Maya that when I read that it looked like it was 223. So maybe it was just a trick of the eye. I wasn't watching it close enough or something. I'm not sure. But anyways, let me just blow through this. 10k on a reset. That's pretty good. The real key to Hall of Fame Cloud is his criticals. His crits hit extremely hard because he has plus 200% critical damage with his Buster Sword equipped, which is quite a bit. There's a 42,000 hit. I'm not going to be able to hit this guy at all. Let me show you his ultimate instead of hitting him. So break him, and then here's his ultimate. It does quite a bit of damage, especially on broken opponents. And if any of those hits crit, they do a ridiculous amount of damage. So this guy is a pretty amazing solo class by himself. Multiplayer, he kind of lacks a little bit because it's really hard to break orange bars with him. The warrior class really just chugs when trying to break orange bars, and that's one of the reasons why everybody plays mages. I mean, Neko Maya is pretty much just like the meta for attackers right now. They're just too good. The specialized Maya cards and everything that Maya has going for is just insane. And the Hall of Fame Mage is pretty good as well for particular fights. So those are pretty much the two primary attackers in the game. Another thing that I've noticed in the Japanese version is that there are not too many specialized fire attackers. And I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why they chose not to put those in the game. I think Squall might be like one of the very few specialized fire attackers in the game. Outside of Squall, it might be like Rogue. So like you have Squall and Rogue. So there's two classes out of I don't know how many classes that can attack for fire. Somebody might want to double check that for me, but I'm almost positive that's the case. Which is really odd to me. I don't know why they neglect the fire element so bad. Wow, did I actually just hit 338? That's insane. All right. So as you can see, Cloud hits very hard when he's attacking with Earth. So he's hella good. And if you can get a multi-hit spell, which I don't think you can, I think the only multi-hit Cloud, I think the only multi-hit Cloud card in the game is the actual Cloud Earth card. And that's a warrior card, so it's not quite as good as the ranger variants. But there are no ranger multi-hit earth spells in the game. I looked that up. I'm 100% sure about that because I looked that up on Ultima last night, trying to see what kind of cards that I needed to focus on, or what kind of cards that I needed to potentially get. And there just weren't any. I pretty much have the, which is Atmos, at the moment. So I can't. These mobs are not very good to demonstrate this on because their hit points are so low. And see, the insane thing to think about is I hit for 338, okay, and and this is just a 3-star card. There's 42. Let's see if we can get it to crit again. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Let me show you something else that's pretty cool. This is something that came out with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know if this is actually in the Final Fantasy VII event itself. I think this is just struggling with the idea of it in multiplayer. But I'll show it to you in single player. It is absolutely busted. Um, so let's see. Basically, what it does is anytime you drive orbs, you have like a certain percent chance, and it's fairly high. I think it's like 20 or 30% chance to have all of those orbs come back to you, refunded to you as prismatic orbs. Um, it is the most insane thing I've ever seen in this game. Uh, it is absolutely insane. It's crazy. And the sword itself, is in terms of magic, is actually fairly good. Yeah, I'm talking about Mass Immune. This is it right here. Um, and it gets pretty intense with this thing. And the crazy thing about it is, it's not just a warrior weapon. It also works for mages because they released a mage variant of this weapon. So on a mage, it is insane, especially considering all those support classes that exist in the game. Um, it is absolutely bonkers for support classes. Um, so it's definitely one of the best weapons in the game for mages. I'm not completely sold on it for warriors just yet. Now you could see a situation where like you do a drive, all your prismatics turn into rainbows, and then you do a drive, and then the next drive that you do, it drives all those rainbows and gives everybody distance. So like in multiplayer, you could see like some sort of scenario like that. I don't know how useful that would be. Um, the Japanese meta, unfortunately, is like right now is like so quick that I'm not really sure if that would actually be of any use. Um, I can't get the sword to do it just yet, but I'm gonna try and get this going. I also want to try and show you guys some Atmos damage as well, so maybe I can get one more hit in. Okay, there we go. Maybe one more. Whatever. Anyways. Okay, that didn't crit for whatever reason. But still, 96,000 on a 3-star spell is pretty freaking good, man. Imagine this thing at 5 stars. It's gonna hit for max damage almost every time. So it's gonna be pretty insane. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to do it, but I have a lot of work to do still to get it done. So if you want to do like a yeah, I know it is bonkers, and the only reason that it is like that is just because of he has plus 200% critical damage. That's it. That's how that turns into 300k in a hurry. Um, it is absolutely insane what he can do with crits. Um, it's just nuts, and that's one of the reasons why the Cloud Hall of Fame is rated so highly and things. In multiplayer, he can do some pretty sick stuff with Earth spells. But unfortunately, like right now, I can't really demonstrate it very well because I don't have like the cards to do it just yet. I'm still working on my cards. It's a long, lengthy process to take care of. Also, anytime it's not just drive orbs, it's spend orbs. So anytime you spend orbs, um, yeah, snipe would be awesome on him. As a matter of fact, Immortal is a very very good card for Cloud right now. So anytime you spend orbs or drive orbs, you'll get the bonus. Um, see, oh, there's a crit. Yeah, 185. That is pretty insane. That's pretty nuts, especially again considering this is a 3-star spell we're using. That hit probably would have been a little bit higher if I was using his Buster Sword. His Buster Sword has plus 50% crit damage on it as well, to add on to the already existing insane amount of plus crit up. So I'm still 45k. I'm not 100% like I don't know like that. Uh, I guess I mean I could sit here and like try and decipher all of his auto abilities and things, and like use Google Translate to figure out what's exactly going on with his damage. But just know that if he hits a crit with the Earth spell, it's gonna do a one hell of a lot of damage. I'm not even really sure why I'm trying to clear this area. Somebody had told me that there were quite a few summon tickets in here to be had, and so that's kind of why I'm chasing it. I don't have any summon tickets at the moment, so I can't do any pulls. My last two have been total garbage. I had like three decent to good pulls in a row, and so I expect that I'm going to be having a drought here soon. Um, and not really get anything good for another couple of pulls. So I'm just trying to get them out of the way. There's a special event going on with 30 rated cards. I don't even know how the hell they rated them. I guess it was by popular opinion or something like that. And you can get the top 30 rated cards uh, um, in 3 different banners. There's 10 possibilities in each banner. So it kind of works out that way. I'm not gonna blow an elixir here. I'm not really too hard to finish this area right now. Um, I'll do what I can. Um, but we'll probably have to finish this a little later. So, anyways, let me go into multiplayer and show you some multiplayer real fast. So this is one of the things that's interesting to me that'll translate over to global. And you're going to notice this. So one of the abilities on the Mage Hall of Fame is that they get a boost when they're using AoE spells. And that's another reason why these Sicarius cards are so good. Like Famfrit is like a mage's best friend because not only do they get the insane bonus modifiers, but they also get the plus 30% damage off of Famfrit. So using Famfrit, they can pretty much um, kill a 4-star fight by themselves if it's a firefight, um, and not even have to worry about breaking the bar. They just kind of like buff themselves once or twice, and then they just kind of put Ungard up on the boss, and then they nuke, and it's crazy. So here are the different Sicarius cards. Okay, this light guy is Zeus. He came out not too long ago. Obviously, you have Ifrit. This is the War God fire card right here. This is oh, I forgot his name, Heka or something. Uh, I forgot his name off the top of my head, to be totally honest with you. But anyways, he'll probably be the first War God series that we'll see, and I want to say he'll more than likely come out when 4-stars come out. Um, I'm not 100% sure about that. That's speculation. So, anyways, this is Famfret right here. He came out. This one came out not too long ago. For the Dragon Quest event, or well, no, I'm sorry. He came out around the same time that Maya came out. Um, and his I have one of his spells, the Mage spell that I'm working on. It's level 9 at the moment. Um, I have Odin, and then this is the Earth War God, or the Wind War God, excuse me. His card is pretty sick. Same thing as Famfret. And then obviously you have, Heka, which we have. And then I forgot the name of this guy, but this is the Earth War God that I showed you earlier that I'm still working on. I need to do quite a bit more of those fights. I think this is the light version right here. This is a pretty popular card. You'll see it a lot in the Japanese meta. Um, Obviously, there's better ones. I mean, the Ultima card, of course, is much much better than these. This is Anima, and then Bahamut down here. And I want to say Bahamut is actually a multi-hit spell, um, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So I don't want to like speculate. No, these are all separate bosses. These are all separate bosses that you have to kill to be able to get their materials. And then these are the materials for the 5-star augments. They require 4-star fights, so we probably won't see these until we get 4-star fights. So you know, but these it takes 2 of these, and as you see, the price right here is is going to be 12 4-star fights, which is pretty steep. Just to do one of your Sicarius cards to 5-star. And then these are the different weapons and things that come out on the Japanese side. And we'll get these eventually. There's basically some for every boss and things like that. We'll eventually get these. Um, and then, there's multiplayer specific weapons. This is the Zeus weapon right here. It's a multiplayer focus weapon. You start the fight with haste, and you also start the fight with like +5 actions or some junk like that. So you end up with like 9 actions on the first turn. It's pretty insane, what it does for you. But let's see if I can join in a fight as an attacker. Actually, I'll just make a group. That'll probably be easier. I need to do this this fight. Wait a minute. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Uh, we'll take cloud. My cloud setup is not complete just yet, but we'll try and get it done. So again, on the Japanese server, these magicite drops are not limited. They're unlimited, and I don't think they're quest specific either. I think they just drop. They're just random drops. Yep, I finished. No, you're not annoying, dude. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this stream. I'm just trying to help people out. I'm just kind of having fun right now because there's a lot of stuff to do on the global version in a couple of days, and I'll do a stream for the global version. But right now, I'm just kind of having fun showing people. Oh, after this fight, I think I did it like in my last video. And you can check it out. I detailed exactly what Hall of Fame is. Um, so you can check that out if you want. The main problem I'm running into with this setup with Cloud is that my nuke card is a multi-hit spell, which is really good for Cloud. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it, Shannon. So we got a pretty good party going here. We got a Hall of Fame mage with a grappler and this is a support. He doesn't have the life shift card though, but he does have some decent spells. So we'll go in there with him. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it, guys. But anyways, so yeah, I really need to work on this setup a little bit more. After this, I probably need to go farm. So the crit defense down cost and region. We have hard region at some point. So if you want to get one and like max it out with ability tickets and stuff, that's fine. Because they're very important for multiplayer. But don't go like too crazy, I guess is what I'm saying. Like, don't try to get like all of them all at once and like usability tickets on all of them. I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I just cast Dark Force there, and that way I can have access to my Dark Orbs and nuke this guy. The Breaker put this guy to sleep at the end of the round. So the boss is not going to do any actions to us. We'll be safe. And then this round we're going to wake him up. Oh wait, hold on. So I'm kind of hoping this guy breaks. He should. I'm not going to do a whole hell of a lot of damage to this guy, but I should be able to get him to at least half if I do my crits and things. Unfortunately, I didn't set up properly. I should have saved some more actions. But anyways, that's not too terrible, especially considering this is dark. This isn't Earth. Cloud still does have plus 40% darkness damage, so he still does pretty good for himself. I'm gonna let the Mage Hall of Fame kind of conserve his orbs and stuff for the next round and his actions. I don't know if he's actually going to do it, but you know, hopefully I can get the kill here by myself and I don't need his help. It's kind of what I'm shooting for. There we go. We got some good crits there. Got another good hit. There we go. So that particular spell is not maxed out yet. It's at ability level 8, so it still has room to grow. So there's a lot of potential here for Cloud to do fairly well. My main problem is breaking orange bars. I can't do it efficiently enough to be very good at it. So I'm gonna put break defense down on the opponent, try and help out this grappler. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean by potential. Like things are not fully realized just yet. Holy crap, this mage is insane. So yeah, this is kind of the future with monks, as you can kind of see. They can break all 3 opponents all at once. It's pretty nuts. The mage has the kill here, but I'm just whatever, due diligence, I guess. Mage is 100% got the kill. Boom. So that spell is a Maya card. That spell is a Maya card. It's a multi-hit AoE, similar to the single target focused AoEs, but a lot stronger. And it doesn't cost as many orbs. I think it costs 5 orbs at 5-star. So it's a very, very, very strong spell, especially on Maya. It's absolutely nuts on Maya, but on Mage it's good too because Mage has that plus like percent. Just over. We did fairly well. Let me show you a fight on Maya. Now, keep in mind, again, like my Maya, while my card is maxed, I'm not using it on weakness. So if I don't use it on weakness, it really lowers a lot of my damage potential because Maya is kind of like a specialized weakness focus class type deal. So just kind of take it with a grain of salt. I think I can do this as Maya right here if I can get the spot. A lot of times when you try to join parties on the Japanese server, the spot gets filled. So just let's talk global for just a second here. The new cards that just came out or will come out very soon. I got to be totally honest with you, like they're not like amazing. Now, are they serviceable? Yes. Are they decent? Yes. Are they good enough to use if you don't, in the event that you... I didn't ignore you, Snowy. I see you. Trust me, I see you. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you. You always support me and my stream. You're an amazing person. Thank you. So, what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, the crit defense down cards. In the event that you can't get a break defense down card, then the crit defense down cards can like be a substitute. Um, but they're not really that great. So like don't go too crazy out of your way to try and make it work. Come on, give me a spot, man. I should probably go back and switch to my Maya class. That way people don't get confused. Ah, cool. You see me in Discord. Awesome. So, let me. This is what that lifeboat is right here. If you look and see, this is what I was talking about. It looks like a little donut. That means that this quest is able to be cleared for Magicite. Somebody's working on their first clear. He's more than likely already gone, but we'll try to get in anyways. So when I do the Japanese server, basically I have 2-star fights available as well because I'm just trying to get in and do any multiplayer whatsoever because there's no cap on how much site you can earn. Oh, what's up, Mort? How's it going, man? It's hard to find people to play. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Discord right now. Apparently, there's been like a mass exodus of people from Discord, and as a result, the ability for people to find parties is kind of down a bit. Um, I don't know if there's any correlation to that with the release of Final Fantasy 15. I imagine that has something to do with it. There could possibly also be some negative side effects from the cloud event. I don't know. So, here we go. I got into a party with a super monk too, so we'll be able to show you super monk. Should be pretty fun. Now, my attacker still needs a lot of work, guys. I still have to 4-star Leviathan and get Leviathan up. I do have every intention of doing that. And I don't have a I don't have a proper force card. I'm using a bomb, which is like so ghetto. It's not even funny. You can do 3 stars for Magicite if you get a static group rolling. Um, Maybe he thinks he can break. I don't know. We'll see. So this is a support with life shift up. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he cast life shift on himself and he buffed the entire party like completely. So we all have Knights of the Round. We all have all of our spells and everything. It's pretty insane. Um, Need to do that and 2 of those. Actually, we'll save one. Maybe I shouldn't have saved one. We might kill it this turn. This super monk seems pretty damn confident that he can break it. I'm a little skeptical. Yeah, he kind of messed that up. But it's okay. So, again, one of the things about Maya is not going to be one of those brute force characters. She, like Hall of Fame mages, because she doesn't have like very good elemental bonuses. She does have some, but that's not really what she's focused on. What she's focused on is like crit damage up, break damage up, weakness damage up. So she hits very, very hard inside of a break. So that's one of the reasons why the monks need to go ahead and break the opponent if at all possible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this in one shot. Another thing that Maya has is called a tune chain. It's similar to the dancer weapon. It adds a tremendous amount of damage based on doing things in succession. Oh, the monk uses ultimate. Yeah, so that's Super Monk, guys. In case you didn't know, or you haven't played the Japanese version, Super Monk is pretty insane. I just ranked up again. Awesome. So I'll be able to host here. Yeah, Gigantar. I think I have enough Mystic tablets to show you guys Gigantar region. On that, by the way, not too long ago, but I'll do another run. Do. Nope, I only have 2 tablets. I apologize, guys. I've got like 200 something on global right now. I don't even remember exactly how many it was. It's a pretty large number. Let me show you guys what the Hall of Fame in detail. So this is Cloud's Hall of Fame right here. There's different areas, and basically once you beat Chapter 5, Part 2, all these areas unlocked. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, every time I probably need to load or let it load. Okay. Okay, so this is that Hall of Fame area right here. I showed this in another video. My last video I did. I want to see if I can actually beat now, because now I have the damage card that I need. I need to equip. Shoot. I still don't have everything I need to do this. You know what? Maybe if I used... sorry guys, I'm just trying to like think about what I need my setup to be. So this is a new card right here. It's called Chakra. Well, that's not the name of the card. That's the name of the ability. Forgive me. But basically what it does is it gives you 15 stacks of the monk ability. And if you know what the monk ability is, it basically allows you to hit your regular attacks in an AoE after you use an ability. So this kind of like bypasses that whole thing. It's pretty amazing card. It's pretty groundbreaking for breakers. What was on my other setup? Haste and KOTR. So this needs to probably be something juicy. Juicy. Yeah, we'll go with that. Mass immune. Sure. Let's try this. So, so basically in the Hall of Fame area, there's a lock on every node, okay? And you go from node to node, and you complete different objectives. Um, and this is kind of how you do your Hall of Fame, and this is why Hall of Fame is so kind of tricky. This is also like a common theme after Chapter 6 comes out. Chapter 6 is littered with these objectives that you have to complete. This particular objective, I know you can't read it, but it says I have to defeat 8 enemies using weakness elements. So it's going to be kind of tricky to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this. This particular fight is extremely hard. It's a very, very tough battle. These guys hit like a truck, and because I don't have access to Hellgate, I have no real defensive cards to speak of. So this should be fun. Woohoo! Gotta, gotta love starting off in the red, man. Oh, there's that ability that I was talking about. See how I just drove my orbs with Mass Mute on, and they turned into rainbow orbs? That's like so insane. So nice. Thank you, sir, for doing that for me. Alright, so he's gonna hit me. That's fine. I'm gonna nuke this guy in the face. Oh. Um so I can't kill this guy with weakness, so I'm just gonna get him dead. Well, come on now. Give me my Earth Orbs back. Dang it. Okay. Um, Pretty difficult to execute this properly. Good job change here. Unfortunately, that card right there does not have damage break. So, yeah. Alt. No, that's not doing enough damage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Yep, that's it. Good game. GG no re. Congratulations, you have died. Don't want to spend Magicite. So, anyways, that kind of shows you how difficult Hall of Fame is. Let's try and do a little bit easier objective. And I say a little bit because it's not really that much easier. So here's the puzzle. figure this one out, okay? You have to figure out how to do level. So, if you know anything about Mage, he's a water-focused job. So using water spells is, you would think, is your best bet. But because you don't have access to the weakness bonuses, it makes it extremely hard to do that with a water spell. As a matter of fact, it's almost impossible, even on a mage. So my setup, or my idea, and I don't even know. I have no idea what I'm doing with this setup. But you know what? F it. We'll go with it. Now, the kicker is, if I can figure out some way to do this, then I will be able to get past this node and get my bonus water damage that I need, because currently I don't have it. Let me show you the Mage Hall of Fame real fast. So this is the Mage Hall of Fame, and as you can see here, I have the 50% stats. I don't know what that plus 20% is, and then that plus 30 is bonus damage to AoE spells. So I have an AoE spell here, and it's an Earth spell, and I'm using the special weapon that I get off of the Mass Immune type deal, and I have to hit above 250k. So let's see if we can get this done. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this at all. Let me not start on my sub job. That would be amazing. Thank you. The good news about this node is that it's still earlier on in the instance, so like these mobs are not like too terribly difficult. They don't hit you too bad. So the idea here is to basically break these guys down and attempt to cast all of my buffs on myself using my rainbow orbs. And then also using my rainbow orbs, I have to be able to cast the earth spell that I have in my inventory, and I have to do all of this before I die. So it can be fairly tricky, especially if the weapon I have does not cooperate with me. Okay, I need to get some of these guys dead. Okay, give me rainbow orbs. God, you son of a biscuit eater. Give me rainbow orbs. Let's try this again. Give me rainbow orbs. This staff is not cooperating with what I am trying to do. Alright, there's some rainbow orbs. Let's see if we can get some more. Nope. Damn it. I need 4. Okay, come on. It works almost all of the time, except for when I'm on a stream. Are you kidding me? What is this? Give me rainbow orbs. Oh, there we go. Okay. I have enough for Orphan. Okay. And a nuke. Can I get it? No, I didn't crit. 162, no crit. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's not the only attempt that we're gonna have at this. So we'll get this done. We will get this done. Okay. There we go. We got some rainbow orbs. Can I get KOTR up? No, I can't. What can I do? I can't get KOTR up to help my damage. And if I use my Earth AoE, it's not gonna get anywhere near where I need to be. Alright, so I'll just cast KOTR this round. Drive my orbs. Frack, I can't get the rainbow orbs. This is so annoying. You're dying. I'm dying. Literally dying. No, I don't want to hit that guy. Shit. Oh. The good thing is we have a broken opponent, so we're getting orbs like crazy. The bad thing is I'm almost dead again. Okay, KOTR again. The things you like, this would be a lot easier if I had access to a wind spell that was worth a darn, but I don't. So makes things a lot more difficult than they have to be. I'm gonna save these hard orbs if I possibly can. All right. What is this? Ah! This RNG is like complete dog shit. It really is. Okay, so we need to kill the Earth guys. We need to kill these Earth guys. Oh my god. You've got to be shitting me right now. Like, really? Like, now? Like, the worst possible scenario for you to give me the rainbow orbs that I need. Like, what are you doing to me, game? Son of a bitch. Alright, so let's kill you. Let's kill you. And are I can't do it, man. I can't do it. Don't have the power. Oh, there we go. Rainbow orbs. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Oh my god. No, he did not just do that. You little asshole. Oh my fucking god. Oh, rainbow orbs. Holy shit. Full bar. Oh man. Oh, you talk about epic wins. Oh, let's see if I can break him before. Oh, please let me break him before I lose my buffs. You son of a. No. You son of a bitch. What the freaking. Alright, whatever. We're just going to go for it. All in. Ah! No! And I didn't get a crit. Alright. Alright. I got one more shot at this. Are you kidding me? Jesus, man. the ups and downs of this right here. I don't. All right, so that we got the orbs we need. So let's shift focus over here before I lose my freaking buffs. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. I can't afford to die right now. Ah! 55. I didn't have Berserk up. Ah! See, this is the problem I'm having with this. This is why it's like incredibly freaking hard. Yeah. Anyways, that was pretty freaking insane, guys. Like, that sequence of events, I swear to God. Like, I got the goal, but I didn't have my buffs up. So it's like, what the hell? I can't win. I can't win. All right. Yeah, see basically what I'm waiting for now is this weapon. I had a hit for 247,000 on a critical. So I know it's like it's possible. It's there. Um the problem is this weapon is not fully completed yet, and as a result it doesn't have access to all of the magic that it needs. Um the second part of this event is coming out in a couple of days. So I should be able to complete it then. But I'm gonna try one more time. We're gonna try that again, but we're gonna do something a little different, maybe. Um, what can I do to increase my damage? I can't switch jobs because I don't have enough job recast to make that work. I don't think that's gonna work either. Wait a minute. Don't I have like the weekend effect now or something? I thought I picked something up not too long ago. What is this ability right here? Take a screenshot. Okay, there we go. So, this is how you play the Japanese server, guys. You take screenshots of Japanese shit, and then you use Google Translate to look at your screenshots. Turn off the enemy for a fixed turn base. So, I think that is Stunga. That's what that is. Stanger. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Stunga. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's worth it, man. I like keeping you guys informed and stuff. I'm trying to help everybody stay competitive in this game, and I'm trying to reduce as many bad decisions as possible in the game for people so that they have an easier time doing this. All right, I'll tell you what. We're gonna say YOLO. Screw it, and I'm gonna try to do it this way. I seriously doubt I'll be able to do it, but where's my tickets? I can't get that max ability level. I just don't think the damage is there. Yeah, oh yeah. The Steam version is very very nice. Now is a good time to get into the game. They're giving incentives for new players and stuff. If you're interested on playing the Japanese side. Okay. Look at that RNG. Are you freaking kidding me? Where were you last game? You son of a bitch. Hmm. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to hit a max hit like that. I need shoot. I need something to help me break these guys. They don't have enough hit points to just be like spamming spells on them. Yeah, they don't have enough hit points for me to be doing that. This isn't gonna work. Okay, so yeah, that's not gonna work. We'll try something else. It's right now. Oh yeah, I'll get that extra skill. I'm not worried about it. It was probably the bonus to healing extra skill. This is the challenge for me because I have such access, like such limited access to cards. It really does make things more difficult than they have to be. I wonder that has pretty high break, but it is a wind spell. That won't work. Hmm. What are my options? They are not that many. No, Leviathan is still my best bet here. I'm out of stamina though, so I'm not gonna be able to do another attempt. All right. Anyways, all right. So that's pretty much like everything that I've seen. Do you guys have any questions or anything? Because like I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. Um, and what I want to show you guys. I hit the augmentation button. I didn't mean to do that. So one thing that I'm kind of working on, so that way I have force cards. Finish El Dorado with Maya. Yeah, I might do that. I might just say screw it and spend 100 Magicite on an elixir. If I fail this 90%, I'm like throwing in the towel as far as my RNG is concerned. Okay, good. You're not being a total douche tonight. You're just being a half a douche. I can accept half a douche. Cannot accept total douche. What? That's frustrating. Because it's the 2-star version of a card, man. Alright, so I showed you guys Cloud a little bit earlier and what Cloud does. Let me show you Maya and her stuff. And the best way to demonstrate Maya is not in that exploration region. The best way to demonstrate Maya is right here. Don't want the stream to end, huh? Alright. Fuck it. We'll go yellow. Let's do some Maya demonstration. I think this is my main Maya right here. Yep, Maya Cloud. Looks good to me. I didn't know I had a Maya Cloud set up. Screw it. Well, let's do the damn thing. So this is chapter 6.2, guys, in case you haven't noticed or didn't notice. I think this is the light-dark variation of what the previous chapter was, which should be hella interesting. So one of Maya's abilities, or things that she does, is she has basically a tune chain, only it's not her weapon that gives it to her, she just has it. And it gives plus 70% damage. So usually her first hit is kind of like soft, kind of like a love tap, and then like her second hit is like the one that does all the damage. So the way you kind of play Maya is a little bit different than you would play other classes. Other classes you can kind of like, once you get a spell, you can kind of use it here and there and just kind of like scatter shot it. Maya's a little different. Maya's one that you kind of want to spend, you want to like save up your orbs as much as possible, and then use all of them all at once. Also, Maya's ultimate is extremely strong. It's like Samurai and it's like if Samurai and Dancer's ultimate had a baby. It would be Maya's ultimate. I don't like this, but whatever. If I die, I die. Alright, there we go. To the victor goes the spoils. Boom. Headshot. gonna do Sarah again. Do a couple more of these. Or, well, just one more. Maybe I should have started the fight with that last time. Probably. That's okay. So, yeah, Maya's like stupid strong, guys. I'll show you Maya's job and her stats and stuff. Hey, what's up, y'all? Or UL or Yuletide Carol. So this is Maya's stats with the current deck level that I have. My deck level is pretty low because I have 2 3-star cards. So her stats are a little depressed, but she has 1129 magic, 800 was that 8425 hit points. She's got like really good, decent crit, and she has 3-star defense. So she's very, very good. Her weapon is this one. And the weapon gives plus 50% break damage and plus 50% extra damage to criticals. So it's a very, very nice weapon, critical focus weapon. So yeah. But I'm using a special multiplayer weapon for her right now at the present because it gives access to rainbow orbs, and that's slightly more useful in single player than the other weapon is, because in single player at the moment there's so many mobs per round that you don't normally break them all. So having break damage bonus is kind of useless for the time being. I'll show you her ultimate real fast. I probably shouldn't, but whatever. So it's pretty much an instant break through an orange gauge. It does a tremendous amount of break damage. The Priest ultimate is going to be fairly similar when Priest comes out. So that should be something to look forward to. So yeah, she pretty much just like walks around and 2-shots everything, if not 1 shot. I can do 2 of these. 1, 2. Goodbye. She's busted. We don't need no lotto attacks. Let the motherfucker burn. Or something like that. I don't know what this lock is. This is the thing with Chapter 6, man. There's just so many locks and so many different things that you have to do. You basically have to, like, bend over, kiss your knees, touch your elbows. It's like those kiddie games, you know? Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Hey, everybody, let's touch our head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Well, that's kind of what the Chapter 6 is. Is Garland Maya's lover? Who the hell are you? Should I even be watching this cutscene right now? Stay back. There's Wall trying to protect her, as if she needs protection. Like, Wall, you're in the way. Get the fuck out the way. Like, seriously. I think, okay, that's a little funny. I'm sorry. And that's a bunch of Chinese that I don't understand. Oh, is that what just happened? Garland transformed? Did Garland become the boss that we have to kill? More than likely. Oh, so there's levels that you have to use wall on. That's pretty apparent. And then I guess there's levels that you have to use Maya on. Yep. Ultima from Final Fantasy 12, huh? I did not play Final Fantasy 12. I didn't play any Final Fantasy after 11, to be totally honest with you. Okay, so let's go check and see what kind of hoops they're making us bend through now. Um, I guess I have to clear this node, or can I go straight to? Nope, I gotta clear this node. Okay. So I don't have a wall. Well, maybe I do have a warrior light only deck. What is my card setup at the moment? That doesn't seem right. Anyways, nuke you what? Okay, this guy's got some hit points. Um. All right. So getting kind of set up maybe for an ultimate here at the end of this. That's good. Ultimates are fun. That's another thing about the Japanese server. Ultimates seem to be a little bit. Ultimates seem to be a little bit more readily available and usable. All right. Kind of cruising through this. Not too much. Not too much difficulty. Um, the thing about Maya is she hits really hard, but she does not like it when people hit back. So you got to make sure that they don't hit back. And that's not too terribly hard to do. Um, Especially considering her offensive power, it's pretty insane. Um, but in the event that you're fighting super hard opponents or something, and they do start to hit back, there's jobs and things that you can kind of mix with her, paladin, for example, to make her very effective. I really do wish I had better support cards so that I could do um, Chaos Vortex. The portion of the Chaos Vortex that I'm on right now, I'm kind of stuck. Um, she does break quite a bit, but that's my play style more than anything else. All right, so I assume I gotta go wall one way and May another. So let's see if we can do both. or if it's just one or the other. Which one do I use? Ah, nope. Have to be. I need to level up this deck, anyways. It really does need levels on it. It's one of my weakest decks right now in terms of levels. So let's use it. Shall we? The upside of using this deck is that you guys are gonna get to see what Cloud can do in terms of weakness damage. So that's a plus. If he doesn't die first. Oh, it would figure there's a dark. Oh. You son of a bitch. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd say that's pretty good right there. Um, hello, Buffs. How are you today? So, in case you guys didn't know what Chakra does, I will show you. Notice I'm focused on the center mob right here, right? And you'll note my buffs. Right there is my monk buffs that I just received. And so every single time that I hit these guys, it hits everybody. And this is for 14 actions. So it's pretty useful in that regard. So I can break everybody at the same time as a mage and then kill with an AoE. It's a pretty useful tool. And that ability is called Chakra. Yeah, it's pretty freaking nice. Not gonna lie. We'll be able to do it here in just a second. Hopefully, maybe. Or we can just kill everything. That'll work too. Yeah, when mage is hitting for like 11,000 on a water mob, you know it's kind of GG. Yes, the meta does change quite a bit, and that's one of the reasons why you need to like not be so stuck on the jobs that we have right now. I'll be the first one to tell you the jobs that we have right now are complete dog shit compared to what's coming out, and just kind of watch it. I guess is what I would say. All More Cloud Hall of Fame action. Let's do this. And of course, there's a dark mob right there. Like, are you kidding me? I probably should bring Atmos along in this setup, but we'll go with it for now. Yeah, we do use Magus, but that's the Hall of Fame version. I mean, like for the basically what I mean is like the mid to short term. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, there we go. Smack. Uh, so that's kind of one of the nice things about using a force card. When you shift over, everything shifts over to water orbs. I heard using water spells on mage is pretty good, guys. I'm not 100% sure on that though. I might need to consult the pros on Reddit about that, because I'm a noob. Um, do we still have another mob there? No, we don't. Let's go nice of the round. Yeah. Apparently, people are still people are still getting into me about that four wall thing because of Last Tower. I thought it was kind of funny because the MVP for Last Tower was not four wall; it was Ice Poo Poo. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Ooh, don't kill me! Oh my god! So Mage does not have the same thing going on that about it that Maya does. You just cast a spell. You don't have to worry about chaining it and stuff. But again, you kind of see the potential for this weapon to be great, especially when it gets finished at 4 stars. You can't do it right now because they haven't released the second part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake event just yet. I'm really happy about them raising the cap on skill seeds. It kind of gives me a little bit more incentive to play. Matter of fact, tomorrow I'll probably play strictly the global version. Okay, so there's these little butthole locks that I keep telling you about. There's some sort of objective here that I need to complete, and I don't know what it is. So what I'm going to do is just double check and make sure that I get it right. Um, challenge, kill total with weak point attribute. Achieve overtime. Oh, okay. So I gotta kill stuff with weakness, basically, which is what I was doing. I just didn't do it enough. So even because I have the end spell equipped, even if I kill him with regular attacks, it'll still work. Even though that's not really kind of what I'm trying to do. Um, this setup has a break defense down card on it to be able to break orange bars and stuff, and I didn't necessarily remove it. It's just a different setup. No, don't. I really hate these guys. They're such a pain in the balls. Like, so there's a in the Japanese version there's this thing, it's called trance, and it's a buff that you get and you put it on yourself, and basically it gives you plus 33% stats, right? Well, there's also one that's a debuff, and it does the same thing only in reverse. So it's a real pain in the butt to deal with, but thankfully I have Cloud, so I will be okay. All right, so we got that done, and we're just kind of plugging away at this. But anyways, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight, guys. I'm getting a little bit a little tired, so but I will definitely be on Wednesday night streaming all of Chapter 3.2. You can catch me there, and see me playing Chapter 3.2. I'll try to have some music or something going in the background, maybe make it a little more entertaining. If you guys want to support me and support the stream, hit a like, drop a comment, hit a like, subscribe, and if you'd like to leave a donation to kind of support me and help me out, and support my gameplay, then you can do that as well. I really appreciate everybody coming out for the support, and thank you guys for making my channel, in my mind, what is a success. Even if it doesn't have here counts. So I just want to say thank you, and that I appreciate you guys coming. And you guys have a good night, all right? I'll see you next